Pushing yourself, the thing we all struggle with. Whether you're pushing yourself to buy more vegetables, or if you're just pushing yourself to go to the gym because if you don't, you won't go. I think we can all agree that everybody has their issues and everybody has the problem with pushing themselves, but I'm gonna tell you a few tips so you can try ahead and push yourself to do things that you don't want to. Now, the first thing I want to go over with is cleaning. I know all of us have struggled to clean, whether it's our bathroom, our bedroom, our kitchen, or basically our whole house or apartment. It doesn't matter. The thing is, we all hate cleaning. But I can tell you how you can actually learn how to love cleaning. Or maybe not love, but get used to it, you know? Now, I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, oh, Flaming, your bed is totally a mess. And which I would agree with you, it is a mess. As you can tell over there, it's not even done. But I'm gonna wash my sheets later, so what's the point of making my bed if I'm going to wash my bed sheets? But you should make your bed because making your bed helps you with feeling ready for the day. If you wake up every morning before you go to school or to work or anything, if you just want to stay home, you do your bed and you feel like you have achieved the first thing in your day, which is making your bed. So I totally suggest you make your bed. Don't be like me today. I didn't do my bed, but most of the days, basically every day, I do my bed before I leave, or even if I'm staying at home. Now, as for liking to clean or learning how to like cleaning, it's a thing that will take time for you to acquire, but I can tell you how you can do it. Things I do is basically envision myself doing all the things I need to do and then getting to rest for the rest of my day. So basically, I just envision my apartment being super messy, and I don't like having a messy apartment because I feel very uncomfortable in it and I feel dirty, and also I just don't like seeing everything everywhere all at once. So basically what I do is just imagine myself cleaning it so that way I can rest for the rest of the day and feel that I am completed. Like, for example, when I have to clean my kitchen after cooking or doing something in the kitchen, I just want to get rid of all that mess, and all I do is take my wipes, take my broom, take my mop, and start washing everything. If there's dishes in the sink, I start doing it. I don't think about it, I just do it because I know at the end I will feel satisfied, and I know you can too, because it's just a feeling everyone gets once they get their things done. Also, cleaning involves a lot of other issues, like, for example, if you clean, you're gonna get rid of all the insects that may be wandering around in your little place, all the dust that can make you sick, all the things that you can't just imagine. Everything gets solved with just cleaning up a bit in your place. Boosts your motivation, it reduces your stress, helps you focus, feel like you're being more productive, also establishes healthy habits as in getting things done, which is the whole entire point of this video. At the end, that sense of accomplishment, like, hey, I just cleaned my apartment, I feel good, I can now go watch TV or do something else, go outside. It's just, cleaning involves all of that, and once you get it done, you will feel so much better. What I want you to get out of this is that you shouldn't think of cleaning as a chore or something bad. You should think of cleaning as something that opens up your way of feeling satisfied, accomplished, and good. Think of it as a pathway that leads to all of those benefits, and at the end of the day, you will just feel so much happier by cleaning up your place. As for the second thing I would like to talk about is going to the gym or just exercising overall. Now, as for myself, I've always been really, really skinny and underweight, and I've always been bullied for it, but I decided to change myself into a way where I am happier with my body, and that way I'm more comfortable, with people around me. So I decided to start going to the gym, and whenever I can't go to the gym, I would just do my Pilates and everything. I would just do exercises at home. So that way I create or build a routine where I will exercise daily. And of course, never forget to have at least 1 or 2 days of rest. That way your muscles would actually start building. Now, as for myself, I still am skinny and I still feel like I'm a bit underweight, but it's not as bad as I used to before. I have gained actually some muscle, not that much, and I have started to form my waist and my back, And I'm just gonna keep going at it because I envision myself the person I want to be once I reach that goal. I will be that person I've always wanted to be. I want to have muscles, I want to have an abs, I want to just basically have my dream body. Now, here's the thing. I know it will take time, and some of us get frustrated with the progress and how hard it is, but all you have to think is just like I did. Think of yourself at that point. Think in the future, how you're gonna look like, how you're gonna feel about yourself. And that way, everything else, like the progress, all the hard work, will not be as bad. Now, I don't really need to explain to you why it's important to do exercise because I feel like that's general knowledge everybody should know. But I'm gonna tell you some tips to motivate yourself to go to the gym or exercise at home. The gym is not really necessary. It's just an add-on to make your workout more efficient. But I do something that helps me out a lot. It's just staying at home whenever I can't go to the gym. I pull out my yoga mat and I just start doing my Pilates from YouTube that I look at, and I start doing other workouts like back workouts, booty workouts, and leg workouts at home. So what I do is basically I go on YouTube or TikTok or even Pinterest and I look my favorite people and I would just basically look at them do it and I would do it myself. A lot of people think of going to the gym or working out as something physical, but I like to see it in another perspective where I feel like it's more of a mental thing. And I'm so sure that it can also help you out if you think of it more as a mental thing, because think about it. You're pushing yourself to go to the gym. You're making your brain want to go to the gym. You're wanting to do all the things you need to do in order to look the best of yourself, the best version of you. So don't think of it as, oh my god, I have to work out, I have to do physical movement. Think of it as your brain pushing you to do it, because if you don't do it, ain't no way you're gonna get the dream body of yours, okay? So just think of it as something mental, not physical. And I promise you, everything that you do at the gym will become so much better, even if it hurts. Now, I know most of us have that feeling, and we can all agree that once we're done with our workout or being at the gym, we go home and we feel that satisfaction that, oh my god, I actually went and exercised. I actually did something. And that is what I want you to feel. I want you to feel that satisfaction when you finish doing your workout routine. It will feel so much better and you will be much happier with yourself and your body. Eventually, you will get your dream body. The third thing I want to talk about is waking up early to go to school or to work, whatever your situation might be. I know all of us feel that we don't want to wake up, we don't want to go to work, we don't want to go to school. It's just such a hassle to go there and be miserable. That's the mentality you don't need. You can't go to work and feel like, oh my god, I don't want to be here. I get it. None of us want to be there. But you have to sit through it. You have to do things that will help you go through the day, whether it's at school or at work. For example, when I go to work, I have a 10-hour long day of work, and they don't allow phone at work unless you're outside, of course. But my work does allow me to bring MP3s, which I download audiobooks into them, and I also download music that I like, and I just basically listen to it all day. And I also have friends at work which I love talking to because they're super fun and they're so entertaining to talk to, and it makes my day go faster. And basically what I think of as well when I'm at work and I really don't want to be there, I just think of it, hey, 10 hours is long, but it will go fast as long as you're doing your work and as long as you're basically trying to find good and bad. When you're at work, talk to your friends. When you're at work, listen to stuff, podcast, whatever. Just something to help you sit through the day comfortably and smoothly. And basically, like every other thing I've mentioned, once you get home from school or work, you will feel satisfied because, for example, when you go home from work, you will know that you made money that day, and we are eventually gonna get paid, whether you're bi-weekly or weekly, doesn't matter. But you're going to feel satisfied because you know you went out there, woke up early, went out from your comfort, did the thing you needed to do, and came back, and now you can rest. Now, those 3 things I mentioned before are main things in life that you don't necessarily like, but you have to get used to doing. But you have to understand that everything in life is about pushing yourself, becoming the person you want to be, and working hard to achieve that goal. So never think of it as a negative thing. Always think of it as something that will help you eventually. Always picture the future you want. Always picture the version of yourself you want to be, and push yourself to work hard to achieve that person and future. But now you know, whenever you don't want to clean, whenever you don't want to go work out, whenever you don't want to go to work or to school, just push yourself. Want to do it. Because at the end of the day, the satisfaction will be with you. You will feel so much happier, so much healthier, and overall, just a better person, a better version of yourself. And don't worry, it always takes time, just like everything else. It will take time for you to get used to pushing yourself and basically doing all the things you need to do. It does take time, but I promise you, the time will arrive and you will feel better. Anyways, I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and I really hope it helped you out. Find your inner self and try to find that motivation that you need to get things done in your life. But yeah, I will see you guys on the next video, and have a good rest of your day.